Hello, it's me, Sherlong. A lot of things have been happening in the gaming sphere, um, and I wanted to talk about it. Before I talk about the rest of the gaming news of modern day, I wanted to talk about this new game I played. To be fair, I do pay for Game Pass. Um, I actually lowered editions because I didn't want to pay the $30 a month. I wasn't getting charged for it for a minute, but then I started to. But I am playing it on Game Pass. Replaced. Um, Man, what a wild game! I'm gonna have some gameplay going up while I'm talking about it. And I'm only gonna be showing some gameplay from the first chapter. I am about halfway through that game at the moment. Um, I really do enjoy it so far. One of the things I wanted to talk about that game was, man, do they get you right out the gate? What I mean by that is, I feel like the story, the kind of like the mystery above it, really just it pulled me in at least, and honestly, the art style pulled me in. I don't really know how to describe the art style, and that's why hopefully you guys can look at it. But it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous, pixelated. Some sections not so pixelated. It's wonderful. But this game circles around this AI. I think it's an AI. Reach and Warren, and somehow, some way through the beginning of the game, Reach ends up becoming like taking over Warren's body, and you're basically new because this AI system Reach is never been a human, never been living as one, and so he kind of goes through this world that he doesn't. He's navigating through the world. He's going through everything. He's experiencing what morality is. He's experiencing what pain is, what warmth, what cold is, and I think that was magical. I really do. I thought it was wonderful. Um, and man, let me tell you, the story, it got me good, and I'm into it. I'm into it because of the story. The story is wonderful. But I will say that um, the gameplay, even though simplified, it's more like a little bit of a beat 'em up. You know, it's a very simplified version of a beat 'em up. You can counter, you can attack. There's finishers. Um, I think what really makes me really enjoy the combat and the gameplay of the combat, the gameplay of the combat is, it's so stylish. It's just so stylish. Like certain things you do when you combat, or not combat. I can't think of the word. Counter, when you counter an enemy, he does different things depending on what you're doing, where you're positioned at. And once you counter them, sometimes if you click the attack button immediately afterwards, he comes in and hits him with like a scissor kick. It's crazy, dude. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Um, I enjoy it quite a lot. Again, it's simplified, but it feels good. It feels good, and that's all. I mean, that realistically, that's all I feel like we can ask for when it comes to that type of thing. I love it. I love it so far. I think it's pretty awesome. I don't know. I think the style of the game is definitely hooking me at the moment. I really just have been enjoying the style, the story. I will say there are some platforming sections that I'm not too big of a fan of, but I think that might be to my own inadequacies as a human being. And what I mean by that is, I think um, I think that like I either just overjump or overshoot, but there's sometimes where in these platforming puzzle sections, I feel like I was definitely there. I got it. Why didn't it do it? But then again, it could be I wasn't all the way there. Maybe it's so precise, I'm just not good enough. That's what I'm thinking. But some of the platforming sections do irritate me a little bit, just a bit, just a bit. That's I'm still playing Super Meat Boy 3D, and that is rough. Rough on the sanity of it being a human. Let me tell you. Besides that, sorry, side tangent. Um, I really am enjoying this. Again, I'm about halfway through, have not finished the game, but kind of went in. Like, I heard about this game a little bit ago, and I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting, but didn't really dive super deep into it. And then I saw that it was added to Game Pass, and I'm like, I'm just going to download it. Because I own a Steam Deck and an ROG Ally, the Xbox handheld, and I really enjoy playing handheld. Just sometimes I go out into my back deck and play some games, after work or after stream or this, that, and the third. It's fun. It's a good time. Like, I take them everywhere with me, depending on what game I'm playing. Like, if you're ever curious, if I'm playing it on the Steam Deck and I own it on the Steam Deck, I'm like, okay, well, I'll play this. But if I'm currently playing something on the Ally, I'll be playing on that. But yeah, no, Replaced is, it's good. It's good. I feel like my tiny gripe is, again, an inadequacy of myself. And I think I don't know if that's enough to bring the game down. Maybe it's just me getting frustrated. I don't know. Maybe I am an Elden Lord after all. Oh. But I really do enjoy it. And again, the story is fantastic. And I don't know what it is, but there's always something for me personally on a whole nother level that I really enjoy the cyberpunk stories, like the cyberpunk style, the vibe, hearing about how like different their world is from ours. I love it. I think it's great. I just like the world. I do think, with the art style of the game, it's just, in my opinion, it feels beautiful. It feels just like magical. I mean, I even stayed up way too late the night prior because I was like, oh, this is good. I'm gonna keep playing. And then I didn't get enough sleep before work. Tell me about it. Not fun, dude. Just kidding. I survived. So basically what I'm trying to say about Replaced is that if you have Game Pass, or you don't have Game Pass and you're wanting to know if it's good, I personally feel like it is. Again, I haven't finished it yet. So basically what I'm trying to say here is, if you are looking for a game that you could sink, a bit of time into and get transported to another world, that I personally enjoy, is you should play Replaced, especially if you have Game Pass. Download it, see if it's your cup of tea. If it's not, that's okay, right? At the end of the day, I think that's what makes gaming, is that we all have different tastes. We all feel differently about certain things. And I think that's the wonderful part about gaming, is hearing other people's opinions on games. Some of them are a bit much, but also if I would pay $20 for that game. I would, absolutely. And I might, so I can play it on my Steam Deck as well. I don't know. I love independently developed games. Replaced feels right at home, and I love it. You should play it too. And then tell me what you think. Or, if you have played Replaced, let me know in the comments, please, please. And if you think I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. I haven't changed my shirt at all. Something I forgot to mention earlier, and I will have to be silent for a little bit to show you guys, is some of the music in the game is absolutely fantastic. In particular, the part that I'm talking about, that I found myself kind of just roaming so I could hear the lo-fi, is when you go to one of the main headquarters, to like one of the first camps that you go to. I will play it, let you guys listen, and like kind of just enjoy it. It's seriously so good. It's unbelievable. I love it. Again, I know I'm trying to get on to other stuff. I just wanted to say that. So in other news, Game Pass lowered the price of Game Pass for Ultimate from $30 a month to $22.99 US dollars a month. I feel, correct me if I'm wrong here, and you guys might be saying I'm tooting Xbox's horn a little bit. I'm not sorry about it, actually. But when have you seen, especially modern day and age, when have you seen somebody lower the price of something, especially a subscription? Because over the past decade, all we've seen is people increasing the price of subscriptions, especially when it comes to ad-free, brother. What is that? Sorry, the ad-free thing. I don't like ads, but there's very few subscription services that I pay for now that don't have ads. Because it is expensive. Holy cow. But, again, side tangent. Apologies. That's just, to me, I feel like that's crazy. To lower the price of something. Does it make me a little hesitant as to where this is going to keep going? Like they're doing positive things. Is there going to be a negative connotation later? I don't feel like we can plan for that. I feel like what we need to do is celebrate the victory that we have now as a consumer and say, hey, they lowered the price. That's an extra $7 a month. You know? Extra $7. But that's really cool. It's really interesting. I think that's a good step in a good direction. I really do. I wanted to talk about some games that I've been playing that I have been really enjoying. And once I feel like I finish them, or get far enough in them, I'd like to upload something about them. Mouse PI for Hire. I bought that. Been playing it on stream. I usually stream Monday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. MST to 11 p.m. MST. I've been loving it. I love the style. I love the art style. It seems like some of chat has been really enjoying it as well. That has been fun. And I know it's a very straightforward linear game. But it's just, there's something about it. And I honestly, the cheese puns that game has is crazy. So if you don't like very Gouda puns, I'm sorry. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? But Mouse PI for Hire has been a really interesting, fun detective 1920s noir style game. Honestly, it's been awesome. I've been really enjoying it. I think a lot of the people that helped make this game come to fruition is fantastic. Daddy Troy Baker is the main voice of Jack Peppa. And it's really good. And I think the voice acting is great. The music is awesome. Especially sometimes when you feel like you can just, maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. But sometimes I feel like I could do that while playing that game. I'm like, ooh, Mouse PI for Hire is pretty great. I think me and the stream have been really enjoying it as of late. It's a good time. But again, you guys should play all the games that I mentioned so far. I would also love to hear any personal recommendation or anything from people in the comments. If you like this video and you watch it and you enjoy it, I would like to hear from you guys. What are you playing? Tell me, talk to me. Don't sweet talk me though. I easily fold inside my clothes. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. I really do recommend both of those games. I have personally been enjoying them, and I think Stream has been enjoying Mouse PI for Hire. So the other game that I wanted to talk about is something that my girlfriend actually bought for me. Because we wanted a game to play together so that we could spend some time together when we do want to play games, and it's Windrose. So I won't lie to you. At first, I was a little skeptical of the game itself. Maybe because I know I'm gonna get absolutely grilled for this. I am an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag diehard, like all the way. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Um, just because it's so fun being a pirate and being just an unstoppable force, you know. But she was playing it, and I was watching her play it, and I just kept watching, and I kept watching, and I was like, oh, I think this might be a game I actually enjoy. And let me tell you, it is. I haven't gotten too far, but I've been watching her and her friend play and get into ship battles and building and crafting and doing all this crazy stuff, and then going out onto the open sea to discover more loot, more chests, more everything. I know it's early access, but it's got me. It's got me, and it's good. It's good so far. I have really been enjoying it. I really like. There are some bugs, that's for sure, that happen. As in, it is an early access game. Bugs are gonna happen. Some game-breaking ones sometimes are gonna happen. For instance, one of the one of the bugs that we encountered was that when the place that I built my home in, and like all my my stations, my cooking station, crafting, all that. Well, someone dug a hole near it, and now can't fill the hole with dirt. So it's just if you go to the area that I've been building all my things in, there's just random 12-foot hole that we cannot fill. But that's also, I think that's humorous in so many ways. I'm not gonna, feel bad about it. Some things are clunky with it. But over a period of time, it's just going to get better. That's why we're playing it in early access, so those games can get better. And I'm okay with that. I understand what I sign up for when I buy an early access game. But if you want to feel like a crazy cool pirate, but also craft, cook, do all these really interesting things, Windrose should be a game for you. I really enjoy it. I love it, actually. I haven't put a whole ton of time into it, but it's been fun playing with my girlfriend and her friends. It's interesting. Just, I will say, I got messed up. I thought that I could take on a boar. Nah. Nope. I cannot. I found out real fast, real quick, how much better that boar was than me at life. It killed me instantaneously. And then everyone's like, hey, what happened? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I wanted some pork, and I couldn't get any because it killed me. And I'm going to go back and get my stuff. But outside that, I'm not going to fight it again. It's a good game. It's a fun time. If you want to get on and play with some friends, I would highly recommend it. I have been enjoying it. And again, I don't know, maybe because, maybe I want to relive the Sea of Thieves days. Get online with the boys, go shooting around, having some fun, getting loot. But the thing I do enjoy, I think, about Windrose more than I do Sea of Thieves is it is PvE strictly. So even if you got a bunch of friends that join the server or friends that join your world, it is PvE only, which I think is a really nice change. I think it fits. I like it. Maybe other people don't, but that's okay, right? All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for the video today. I just wanted to talk about some gaming stuff, get my thoughts and stuff out there about these three games, Mass PI for Hire, Replaced, and Windrose. If you guys want to subscribe, like it, maybe comment. Please no hate comments. I'm sensitive. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.